Welcome to Can You Imagine What If? The channel where curiosity meets the impossible. What if the Earth stopped spinning? What if animals could talk? What if the sun disappeared? We dive into the most fascinating, mind-bending scenarios and explore the science, history, and imagination behind them. So buckle up, because the world of what if is just one click away. What if humans could fly? From ancient myths of Icarus to superhero comics and movies, the dream of flight has captivated human imagination for centuries. But what if it wasn't just a dream? What if humans truly had the ability to fly? Not with machines or wingsuits, but with our own bodies. Let's spread our metaphorical wings and explore how this hypothetical scenario would change the world. First, we need to consider the mechanics of human flight. For this to work, our bodies would likely require significant changes. Birds and other flying creatures have lightweight skeletons, powerful muscles, and aerodynamic bodies. Humans, on the other hand, are designed for walking, running, and climbing. To achieve flight, we might need hollow bones, enlarged lungs, and massive wing-like appendages. Evolution would need to reshape us entirely, or perhaps advanced biotechnology could give us the gift of flight. If we could fly, our daily lives would transform dramatically. Imagine soaring over traffic jams on your morning commute, or taking a bird's-eye view of your neighborhood. The ability to fly would revolutionize transportation. Roads, bridges, and cars might become obsolete as people take to the skies. Urban planning would shift to accommodate flying humans, with landing pads, aerial highways, and three-dimensional city designs. However, human flight wouldn't come without challenges. Flying consumes a tremendous amount of energy. Birds eat frequently to fuel their flights, and humans would likely need to do the same. Would we develop new dietary needs to sustain our airborne lifestyles? And what about safety? Without proper training or regulation, the skies could become chaotic and dangerous. Air traffic control for humans would be a logistical nightmare. Flying might also reshape our relationship with nature. Humans would share the skies with birds and other creatures, potentially disturbing ecosystems. Wildlife could be affected by the presence of human flyers, leading to competition for airspace. On the flip side, flight could foster a deeper connection with nature. Soaring above forests, mountains, and oceans might inspire greater appreciation for the planet's beauty and fragility. From a cultural perspective, the ability to fly could redefine freedom and personal expression. The sky would become a new canvas for art, sports, and performance. Imagine aerial dance, skywriting competitions, or even extreme sports like sky racing. Fashion might evolve to accommodate flying lifestyles, with aerodynamic clothing and accessories designed for comfort and efficiency in flight. Economically, human flight would disrupt multiple industries. Airlines might go out of business as people opt for personal flight over commercial planes. Tourism could see a boom as destinations previously difficult to reach become accessible to individual flyers. The construction industry might adapt to build vertical cities, complete with landing zones and aerial infrastructure. But what about inequality? Not everyone might be able to fly at the same level. Differences in physical fitness, health, or even access to flight-enhancing technology could create new social divides. Wealthier individuals might afford advanced gear or training, while others struggle to keep up. Would flight become a symbol of privilege, or could it be universally accessible? Human flight would also raise questions about governance and law. Who would regulate the skies? How would airspace be divided among nations and individuals? Laws might emerge to address airborne crimes or accidents. Trespassing could take on a new meaning as people fly over private property. Governments might impose restrictions on flying in certain areas, like military zones or wildlife sanctuaries. Religions and philosophies might also shift in response to human flight. Throughout history, the sky has symbolized the divine, the unattainable, and the mysterious. If humans could soar among the clouds, would it alter our perceptions of spirituality and our place in the universe? New myths and stories might emerge, celebrating the freedom and transcendence of flight. Health and fitness would take on new dimensions in a world where humans could fly. Flying would likely require strong muscles, excellent balance, and cardiovascular endurance. Gyms and fitness programs might focus on aerial skills, offering classes in takeoff techniques, mid-air acrobatics, and safe landings. Physical therapists and doctors would develop expertise in treating flight-related injuries, like wing strain or mid-air collisions. Flying might even change how we perceive time and space. Travel would become faster and more direct, collapsing the distances between people and places. Long-distance relationships might thrive as loved ones visit each other with ease. Rural areas could see revitalization as people no longer feel tied to urban centers for work or social opportunities. Art, literature, and media would undoubtedly flourish in a world where flight is a reality. Stories about flying humans would shift from fantasy to realism, exploring the nuances of airborne life. Films might depict the breathtaking beauty of aerial adventures, while songs and poems capture the emotions of soaring through the skies. The dream of flight, once symbolic of freedom and escape, would take on new layers of meaning. However, it's important to remember the environmental implications. A flying human population might require new sources of energy and materials, potentially increasing our ecological footprint. Pollution in the skies could become an issue, as could the ethical treatment of wildlife and natural habitats. Balancing human flight with environmental stewardship would be a critical challenge. Ultimately, the ability to fly would redefine what it means to be human. It would open up new possibilities for exploration, creativity, and connection, while also presenting complex challenges in safety, equality, and sustainability. As we imagine this extraordinary scenario, we're reminded of the boundless potential of human ingenuity and the delicate balance required to coexist with the natural world. Thanks for exploring the impossible with us. If you loved today's What If scenario, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure into the unknown. Have a what if question of your own? Drop it in the comments. We just might feature it in our next video. Until next time, keep imagining the impossible.